Welcome back. You're watching The Breakfast Show. Now today, in tribute of Mother's Day this Sunday, we're going to be honoring women and especially moms-to-be, because we know that, carrying a baby, it's a big, legacy that you're passing on.
Yes, it's a big job.
It's a big job as well. So I'm here with Michelle Koh, a mother of one, and on the way to having her second baby.
Yes.
How far are you?
5 months.
5 months?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, Michelle, I know that you are a super busy mom. You have no help at home. You have no maid.
No.
So on the go, in terms of diet for moms-to-be, what is the best and kind of on-the-go breakfast that you can have that's holistic?
Well, I like cereal because it's full grain, all right? And you get all your fiber, iron, and vitamins and that. And I add in a banana, and with a low-fat milk, I'm done.
You're done. So this is pretty good because you have all sorts of nutrients in there.
Yes.
What types of cereals? Because you have a mixture I can see here.
Yes, it's I got this a full grain one, and it has rolled oats, rolled barley, and corn crisps, and we add in with some bananas and any chopped nuts. It's great, yeah.
Okay. All right, so what about for moms who are lactose intolerant?
Lactose intolerant, we can, come on. We can always use soy milk. And a lot of women now are making their own almond milk, walnut milk, and any sorts of grains and things like that. And they're making their own milk. And it's great to go with the cereal like that.
So do you have this like most of the time in the week?
Yes, actually, most mornings I have this because it's so easy. And my boy will be eating his breakfast with me. And this is easy to do,
So you have that, and you have it with a glass of orange juice?
Yes, why I like orange juice is because it's filled with vitamin C. And it's great for the development of the fetus. So it goes great together as well. And it's a very wholesome and holistic breakfast.
Yeah, and especially for moms-to-be, mornings can be quite crazy, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because you have to feed, right?
Yes, yes, especially if you have to prepare breakfast or pack lunch for your husband. So, you got so much to do. And you have to feed your little one, and then you have another one here that you need to feed. So, everything just goes like, I'm going crazy, I need to eat something. And it's great. Never skip breakfast.
Yes, that's what I heard.
Never skip breakfast. It keeps you going. And this can probably last me till about, I don't know, 1, 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Well done, well done. Now, Michelle, we also heard, a lot of old wives' tale. And if it's your first time pregnancy, it's even more overwhelming because, it can be very confusing. I know you have very well-meaning people giving you advice.
Yes.
So what is the 1 or 2 old wives' tales that you have had?
Okay, a lot of people tell me, oh, you shouldn't drink so much orange juice, your baby's going to come out having jaundice. That's the first thing that come across my mind. Jaundice doesn't happen that way. Drinking orange and eating pumpkins and orange-colored or yellow-colored things doesn't cause jaundice in the baby.
Right.
Because technically, jaundice is caused by an immature liver of the baby. So what you eat before and after actually doesn't have any effect to the fetus.
I see.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to talk to 2 more other influential women who will be joining us to talk about motherhood, moms-to-be, the diet and lifestyle, as well as the old wives' tale. Is it a myth or is it a reality?
Well, that's a new one on me. Pumpkins and oranges make my son or daughter in the tummy jaundice.
Jaundice, because it's high beta-carotene rich food.
Really?
Yes.
And there's also, talking about food, and old wives' tales is something I love to join in. Someone told me, hey, your wife, make sure she drink a lot of soya bean, then your son or daughter show fair.
And the skin very nice.
Yeah, skin very nice. Exactly. So we'll discuss about how true some of these old wives' tales are. Okay, first of all, let's talk about, and both Malay and Chinese culture, I'm unfamiliar with Indian culture though, of cooling food and heaty food. Yeah? And here's the thing that confuses husbands too. Like, okay, cooling food, is it good? No. Heaty food? Then no. Then which one to eat? The lukewarm food, is it? I'm not sure.
Neutral.
I think
from mother of 4,
the whole idea is in moderation. Whatever it is you're taking, take it in moderation. Even though something is really good, like milk is really, really good, if you take it all the time, pun tak baik juga. So you just have to moderate.
Balance it.
Yeah.
So you feel like old wives' tales are just to moderate
I think all wives' tales are to encourage certain things to happen. For example, because milk is white color, kan? So if you don't say that, if you don't drink milk, how do you force milk on another woman nice? Milk, your baby will be white and the skin like the milk. So you feel like, okay, I drink even though I hate it,
Yeah.
So
because I also understand when women, they go through pregnancy, there's cravings and all that. So let's say you crave strawberries, you want to eat strawberries all the time.
I crave durian.
Durian?
Me too.
Hey, that one say cancer.
Awesome, right?
And I don't eat durian ever until I got
when you're
pregnant twice. And that was the only time I ate durian.
Oh, it's the season for durian like that.
Yeah.
But that's supposed to be not bad for you as well, durian.
I mean, how can you stop
Classified
yourself
as
when you're craving
heaty.
it?
Right,
It's classified as heaty,
Just
but
don't take too much.
Of anything.
1 or 2, it's good enough. It's okay.
Right.
I don't
Just
do
to
it
satisfy
every day.
your craving,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Now, ladies, you are all experienced mothers. Yasmin, you are a mother of 2. Ngayin, 4 kids. Now, we know one thing that
Combined.
makes women's mind is putting on weight during pregnancy, all right? So that kind of gives you the stress. Now, how do you deal with it coming out like that?
See, always with 4 kids.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's
What is
unfair.
your diet and lifestyle, tip that you can actually give away here?
I think, again, nothing excessive. Seriously, nothing excessive. For me, when I'm pregnant, I really tell myself I'm not eating for 2. And I work just as hard, if not harder than before,
Oh, wow.
in work and all that stuff. I catch up. I make sure I have enough sleep, enough this, enough that. And then the rest of the time I'm working. So that kind of kept me in check for quite a fair bit. Yeah.
Running around, I mean, are you skinny this way because you run around?
I was
chasing kids?
skinny like this before I got pregnant, but I actually enjoyed the weight gain because I never saw myself having that
Full body?
excessive flesh. Yeah. Things were at the right places, and I was struggling to get things in the right places in the
For a
first
long
place.
time, right?
Yeah, but what what kept me back in shape was actually breastfeeding. I breastfed all my children for about 2 years, 2.5 years. So,
Excellent. So
and
that helps, yeah.
that really helped because I thought it was
Breastfeeding.
just stuff that I read on the, of books, because you've got like this deck. But in 3 months, I could actually fit back a lot of my
Wow, did you
clothes.
work out?
No, I've not
Yeah,
worked out.
breastfeeding is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like working out.
It's
Then.
the natural body.
it's
Yeah.
better
On
than
bed.
working out.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Actually,
the
it's
natural
really
way, yeah?
tiring and it's painful. It doesn't look like the pictures that you see for the first 3 months anyway, but the results is amazing. So that kept you going for
Yeah,
quite a
every time you breastfeed, you can feel the contractions.
Yeah,
here.
straight away.
Yes,
You
yes.
feel the tightening.
So first-time mothers out there, I mean, breastfeeding is definitely encourages. You can feel the contraction of your uterus when the baby breastfeeds. Yeah, it's a
Yes.
natural process. But how much weight is a woman supposed to gain? What's the safe zone, Michelle?
Safe zone. Well, technically, a lot of doctors say, in the first 6 months,
Eat whatever you want.
about 1 kilo. And then
okay.
the third trimester, they will say, okay, between 1 to 2. But I have heard of women in Japan where the doctors tell them throughout the whole pregnancy, you're only allowed 5 kgs.
Wow.
So that's
Talk
why
about
you see all the
regimen.
Japanese women are very svelte and things like that. But technically, daily, a pregnant woman only needs 300 calories extra. And you're not eating for 2. You're not
We have to
eating-
remember
yes,
that.
it's
We're not eating for
300.
2.
You're not eating for 2. So the rule of thumb is 300 calories is actually just a piece of toast with cheese.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
the extra you're supposed to get, and that's it. Are you pregnant women out there going, oh no? And husbands going, yes.
So is there one tip, looking back into your pregnancy days, that it gave you a healthy baby, it gave yourself a healthy self back, and smart kids? Is there something that you can share being experienced mothers?
What is that one pantang that you guys actually follow?
I mean, it's not a pantang. I definitely make sure I take enough milk. I do sleep enough.
Okay.
You sure not? You're always here and
I
there.
know,
and everywhere.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm really telling the truth. Yeah.
Okay, how about you,
Yes,
Yasmin?
ma'am.
For me, I think it's the mindset. I think sometimes you talk about development of a child, you've got to resonate, the mother has to resonate positive vibes to the child. I mean, this is probably not scientific at all, but I believe if you've got good thoughts, good eating habits within you, then the child should be all right. I mean, things like talking to your baby even though it's not out yet, or singing. I did that a lot. It kept me sane as well.
Oh, I miss that. It's quite nice for a family to come together to do that as well. Michelle, how about yourself?
Well, actually, a lot of people actually ask me, so Michelle, tell me, what can I take to make my child extra smart? So for me, it's, you know, it's so much that you can do, you know, and it's also the whole holistic nurturing after the child is out, you know, but I do tell them, well, you know, a lot of omega-3 fatty acids are good for the development of the brain, but it doesn't, you know, I'm not going to tell you that your child is going to come out being Albert Einstein. You know, it's not true. And what if he's not? And then are you going to come back to me?
Basically, the right supplements as well when you're pregnant. Yeah, we're running out of time. Thank you so much, ladies, for sharing.
It's great.
Thank you.
We didn't have enough time to explore the myth and reality, but we'll do that some other day.
Very
okay?
good. And I'm more encouraged right now. And of course, to my wife at home, be careful and beware. Number 3 is on the way.
Scary.
We're going to take a quick break here on The Breakfast Show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.